map is all topsy-turvy. Where am I even going? Ugh, upside down! No wonder I'm lost! Come on, make sense already. This map is so confusing. Why is everything upside down?
Once upon a time, in an enchanted forest where the trees looked a little twisted but friendly, Little Bo Peep was walking wearily, pushing aside giant leaves. She was exhausted. She had one job, to look after her sheep, but they were nowhere to be found. Bo Peep sighed loudly. Sheep? Sheep? Oh, honestly, how hard is it to stay in one meadow? It's just grass. It's all grass. She stopped at a confusing signpost. One arrow pointed left to Candy House, witch warning, and another pointed right to Grandma's house. Bo Peep ignored them both and walked straight ahead into the darker part of the woods. She muttered to herself, "If I were a fluffy, directionally challenged animal, where would I go?" Following the sound, she arrived at a charming wooden cottage. The door was slightly ajar. Bo Peep hesitated, then stepped inside. "Okay, sheep, entering a stranger's house. Not weird at all, just fetching my property." Inside the rustic kitchen, she didn't smell grass. She smelled cinnamon and oats. She poked a big bowl on the table with her shepherd's crook. "Hello? Any woolly fugitives in here?" Then she spotted a broken chair smashed on the floor. Bo Peep examined it like a detective, sarcastically noting, "Great, not only are they lost, but they've also started a rock band and trashed the furniture. My reputation is ruined." Suddenly, a loud snort echoed from upstairs. Suspense built up like a funny horror movie as she crept up the stairs. She peeked into the bedroom, expecting to find her sheep, but there, in the smallest bed, was Goldilocks, sprawled out and drooling slightly. Bo Peep confused. "That is a very hairless sheep." She poked the sleeping girl with her crook. "Excuse me, miss, are you one of my sheep in disguise?" Goldilocks mumbled in her sleep. "Not too hot, just right. Suddenly, loud stomping shook the floorboards from downstairs. "Someone's been eating my porridge," roared a deep voice. Goldilocks shot up, wide awake. Her eyes went wide. "The bears! They're early! They're never early on Tuesdays." Bo Peep was baffled. "Bears? I'm looking for sheep. Why are there bears?" Goldilocks jumped out of bed. "Look, Bonnet Girl, we don't have time for introductions. The window, go." But it was too late. The bedroom door burst open. The three bears stood there. They looked huge, but stylishly dressed in vests and glasses. Baby Bear pointed an accusing finger. "Hey, she's the one who broke my chair. And who is the lady with the stick? Is she here to fix the chair?" Bo Peep gave a nervous, awkward smile. Hi, I'm Bo. I think I took a wrong turn at Hickory Dickory Dock." Papa Bear growled low. "I don't care who you are. Get out of my house." And so began the great chase. Goldilocks and Bo Peep sprinted through the woods. The bears chased them, not to eat them, but just to shoo them away like annoying pests. Goldilocks panted as they ran. "Nice crook. Can you use it to hook a tree branch or something cool?" Bo Peep yelled back. "It's for herding sheep, not Spider-Man swinging. Why were you sleeping in their house anyway?" Goldilocks cried. "I have a condition. It's called chronic napping disorder combined with trespassing syndrome. Why were you there? I thought my sheep were hiding." Finally, they dove behind a large bush, gasping for breath. The bears had given up and turned back. Goldilocks laughed. "Well, you didn't find your sheep, but you found a friend." She winked. "I'm Goldie." Bo Peep smiled, dusting off her pink dress. "I'm Bo, and honestly, this was more fun than watching grass grow, but I still need to find those sheep." Goldilocks pointed toward the horizon. "I saw some fluffy things near the bridge. I thought they were clouds that fell down. Let's go check." Bo Peep gripped her crook with new determination. "Lead the way, Goldie." And so the shepherdess and the trespasser walked off into the sunset. Who knows what other stories are tangled up in these woods?